Arman, congratulations. Arman, congratulations. Hello, check, check. Arman, congratulations on a fantastic performance and a great victory. Talk to us about the fight itself and how you feel about your performance tonight.
Feeling great. Performance was good. I got bonus. So happy. But my goal is a title fight. That's why, like, for this year, job is done, but I'm focused for the title, and I came here just to show everybody that I'm real contender number one, and I wanna fight for the title, and I have to fight for the title.
Congratulations on the bonus. You might be one of the few fighters who actually don't need that money, but congratulations on getting it anyway. You and Dan Hooker obviously had a little bit of a rivalry leading up to this. There was the incident at the weigh-ins yesterday. What were you guys talking about in the cage after the fight?
I just said, this is a game business, just it's a fighting, but I don't have anything personal to you, and you're the man, you're only guy who fought with me, and if you didn't take this fight, I wasn't be here, and thank you. It's a really just one guy who wanted to fight me. It was a hooker that I want to say thank you him, because I got that experience, money, everything, attention, and everybody is, who's that.
So obviously you called for the championship fight. It's been a long time coming for you fighting for the title. It's not Islam anymore, it's Ilia. Are you a little bit disappointed that this week Ilia didn't seem to want to have anything to do with you?
I mean, I didn't want to mention too much Ilia because I was focused on my fight. But after today, I'm gonna try to again create some crazy videos that are gonna be viral, and try to make a joke, and to bring a lot of eyes for that fight, because it's like a media sport too. You gotta be a good fighter and a good who showman.
They don't have, or they have not announced a main event for January, the first Paramount card. You didn't take a lot of damage tonight. Is there a chance if they said to you, hey, you can fight for the belt, but it has to be in January, could you turn around that fast?
Of course, I can rest 1 week, fly to US, and stay there 2 months. It's enough time to get ready, and I didn't get any injured, thank God, and they have to say that. And hopefully on Tuesday they announce that fight, and me fighting main event with Topuria, when it's gonna be in Vegas or in Los Angeles. So I'm ready. I gotta take that chance, and I have pretty time to get ready.
Why does Khamzat hate Ian Garry?
Khamzat hate who behaves very bad. He's so quiet guy, but someone is trying to make a joke or behaving bad and misbehaving. You can joke with this guy.
Well, what did Ian say? What was the joke? What caused the issue?
I didn't see, but like I heard
Just if you touch somebody, touch respectful. Don't punch somebody in the behind. Like.
He punched you in the back?
Yeah, like they punching, like slapping my back. That has to respect. If you want to show respect, respectful, touch somebody. That's why I said tell him to touch somebody, respectful. That's it. He came like there to make some hacks for him. Like that guy. Trying to be Conor, but never gonna be Conor. He's a shit fighter. He won't kid. I don't know what.
Congratulations, Tom.
Thank you so much.
Arman, congratulations on your victory. Oh, over here. Take your time. So before the fight, you told me that, you were curious about this fight as a fan because, it's been so long since you've been in the octagon. And you also were interested to see how you will perform and what you will be able to do. Anything that you're particularly proud of that you were able to do today?
I got a rewatch fight, and to see how was my striking. But on the ground, I was good. I was calm, and the first round was pretty dangerous. But it's a fight. I wasn't surprised because I knew, Dan Hooker is not my level. I just, like I said, I'm going there and finish him as soon as possible.
Thank you. And actually, now that the fight is over, obviously, before you couldn't really probably open up about this too much, but now that you've passed this test and everything is behind you, how much pressure did you feel coming into this fight? How high were the stakes for you?
I'm super confident. I like fighting. I'm not scared. I like this sport, and I'm doing this for my goal to be a champion. And I was super confident, and was every fight is difficult. It's a training camp. It's a weight cut. It's a media. It's everything. But and the end of that, it's pays off.
Okay. And there were actually some rumors before the fight that you were hurt again, that you had some problems with your back. Any truth to that?
No, my back is good, and rumors always try to, and someone like I saw before 1 week or 2 weeks on the Instagram, Arman pulled out, got injured. I said, oh, good. And for this camp, I didn't go so crazy, and I didn't try to flip or even fight week. I was super cool, and I didn't want to hurt myself, because if I hurt second time, people gonna hate me again.
Yeah, so no injuries. Let's keep it that way. And just what was probably the main lesson that you learned about yourself as a fighter, as a person, since you last stepped into the octagon? Because you mentioned that it's quite you've grown up a lot.
Yeah, my last fight was almost 2 years ago. I'm 29 years old already. So every year I'm getting stronger, and my experience during the fight, I'm not brushed anymore, and no one can go in my head, and even Dan Hooker during the fight, on the face-off or on the media, we can go crazy, but during the fight, I'm so calm. But if it was maybe 2 years or 3 years ago, I could go so crazy.
And now that you are ready to talk about Ilia, because he probably is most likely your next opponent, at least that's what you hope for, I guess. How do you see this fight going in your mind?
In my mind, I can strike with him on the long distance, but whenever he wants to try to box me and throw his hard punch, at that moment I'm gonna shoot and take him down. So, and I believe myself, and I know I can beat him so easy as well.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations on your victory again.
Thank you.
Hey Arman, congrats for the win. Your last submission win, I think 8 years ago, but today we saw a new one. Is that Khamzat effect? Did you guys train for submission, or just it's randomly?
Khamzat, when Khamzat's in your corner, wrestling is in another level.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Arman, congratulations. I just have one question. There was a recent interview, Ilia said that if he would ever given a title shot, he'd rather move to welterweight. Do you think that Ilia
He should.
Do you think that Ilia is avoiding you because you've proven yourself that you deserve to be the #1 contender and you deserve a title shot?
Yeah, he said if you're gonna give me Arman, I'm gonna leave this title. So he should leave that title and give me anybody. I'm not gonna looking for easy fights. I can fight with anybody, and UFC knows I'm open to anybody. And I don't know. He's trying to not call my name. He knows that the #1 and the real fighter, it's me.
Thank you.
Арман, поздравляю тебя с победой. Расскажи немножко про удушающий. Довольно долго Хукер сопротивлялся. Удивило ли тебя, потому что захват был плотный, и были ли тоже мысли после того, как у вас небольшой конфликт произошел, подольше его не отпускать?
Congratulations on the victory. Can you talk about the choke itself? It looked like you held him there for a long time, and for a long time he was trying to fight the choke. And did you have any thoughts about, because of the conflict that happened before the fight, did you think about holding him there and kind of torturing him a little longer?
На русском или на английском?
На русском, наверное, лучше.
На русском. Когда я уже в гарде был, начинал локтями бить, я уже все почувствовал, что он уже сдается потихонечку. И когда я уже перешел, думал, забить его или на удушающий перейти. У меня в голове было так, забить. Забивал я часто, и вот реально вот в моменте вот так я подумал, лучше на удушающий. И перешел на удушающий. И сначала просто она не лежала, плечо было выше, на подбородке лежало, из-за этого он не сдавался. Потом я подправил плечо, засунул под шею, и тогда он сдался. Но я уже, когда он уже когда плечо легло, я уже знал, что оттуда никто не выйдет. Бенсон Хендерсон тоже понты колотил, тоже уснул там.
When I had him in the guard, I was striking him with the elbows, and I felt like he was done. At that point, I knew he gave up. So I had the chance of finishing him with the elbows, but I thought, you know what, I think I have a choke in there. So I decided to switch to a choke. And then at first, what happened was the choke wasn't sunk in, right? My shoulder was on his chin. So it took me a little moment to get the shoulder actually under the chin. Once I had him under the chin, I knew that he wasn't going to get out there. I knew he was going to go out. And, I'm really good at that choke. It's the same thing that I did to Benson Henderson in our grappling match. He also tried to wiggle around, but, nobody gets out from that.
Если Илья Топурия решит подняться в 77 для боя с Исламом Махачевым, то с кем бы ты хотел разыграть пояс чемпиона? Вот можешь одно или два имени назвать из легкого веса?
If Topuria does decide to move up the weight to chase Makhachev, is there a name or maybe two names that you would like to contest the vacant belt with?
Это, скорее всего, либо Гейджи, либо Пимлет. Оливер уже у него много шансов было, и мы уже дрались, смысла нету. А вот два имени.
Most likely either Gagey or Pimlet. I don't think it would be Oliveira because we've fought before and he's had a lot of chances for the title already. So I think those two names are what I'm going to call.
Минут 30 назад Мактабек Оролбай давал здесь интервью и сказал, что приглашает Армана Царукяна в Кыргызстан. Примешь приглашение?
Да,
About 30 minutes ago, Muktabek was here and he said that he invites you over to Kyrgyzstan. Are you going to go?
Да, конечно, поеду. Поеду кушать бешбармак.
Yes, of course. I'll go to eat the beshvarmak.
Спасибо.
Hello, Arman. How are you? Congratulations for your victory. Ilia Topuria went out the arena for dinner after the victory of his brother. Do you think he watched your fight in the phone, for example? And what do you think he thinks about your performance?
You gotta ask him what he thinks about my performance, and I don't know. He's watching or not? Probably not, because he doesn't want to fight me.
Arman over here. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
During the fight, Dan Hooker also had some submission attempts on you. He tried to choke you out. Do you think that did you feel in danger in those submission attempts, or you felt pretty comfortable on the ground?
No, I mean Charles Oliveira couldn't submit me. How Dan Hooker can submit me? So it's just spending energy. It's no make sense. Even you give you can like go. But with me, probably better to defend the legs. Or you can defend your leg, or you gotta go for submission. So, but I didn't feel anything.
And to speak about the future, if there was no belt on the line between you and Ilia Topuria, which fight excites you beside the title shot? Ilia Topuria or get the revenge against Islam?
Islam.
And the last one from me. There were many Armenian fans on the arena. Did you feel their support inside the cage?
Yeah, it was like in my hometown, I watched around when I came to the cage, and all Armenian flag, everybody is like, when you see where is like everybody, and I see like, oh, I know this guy, I know this guy, I know this guy, this is my father, this is my brother, this is my friends, and it's very cool because in US not a lot of people can come, and I'm so happy that I fought here in Qatar, and a lot of people could come here and support me, and we have a big team here, and it's good. It's close to my countries.
Thank you very much. Congratulations again.
Арман, поздравляю тебя с победой. Самым счастливым человеком в клетке после боя выглядел твой отец. Расскажи, что он тебе успел сказать после?
Congratulations on the victory. I think the happiest guy inside the octagon after your victory was your father. Can you tell us about what he was able to tell you?
Ну, он просто, по-моему, сказал молодец, и обнял, он такой радостный был, на эмоциях. Ну, представь, я вот тоже не представляю, когда сын будет драться, какое ощущение будет. Наверное, очень тяжело. Ты когда там находишься, ты не боишься ничего, потому что ты контролируешь процесс. А когда ты там друг дерется, или там сын дерется, или кто-то из родственников дерется, знакомый, всегда тяжело, всегда переживаешь. И он также. Он радостный сейчас уже, наверное, уже газует там полно.
He just said, "Good job." That's pretty much it. He gave me a hug. He was just very, very happy for me, very emotional. It's very tough to see somebody that you love fight. When it's you fighting inside there, you pretty much control the situation. You're not worried about anything. You're not scared of anything. But if it's your friend or your son, I can't imagine my son fighting. So if it's your son fighting in there, you're nervous a lot about what's going on. But now I think he's fine. Now I think he, breathed out and probably somewhere celebrating already.
И вот по ходу недели завирусилось видео, как вы с Ильей Топурией один раз разминулись возле лифта. Это был самый близкий момент, когда вы могли встретиться. И там начали писать, что, мол, Илья специально там отвернулся, чтобы не заметить тебя, сделал вид, что не заметил тебя. Анализировал ли ты эту встречу, то есть что в ней было и почему вы не пересеклись вот так вот физически?
There was a viral video, a quick hit of you and Ilia almost meeting each other by the elevator, but it seemed as though, or at least the rumor has it, people wrote that Ilia turned away just on purpose not to see you. Did you analyze the video? Did you see it? What do you think about that?
Или, скорее всего, он не видел меня, но если бы увидел, я думаю, что мы бы поздоровались. Я его тоже, честно говоря, не увидел, что это он был. Я бы, если бы увидел, что это он, поискал бы его глазами. А так у нас нету никакого личного. Если бы у нас личное было, мы бы уже давно это закрыли, этот вопрос. Но ничего у нас между собой нету. Да, это там медиа, все остальное, как бы раскрутка идет. Но я думаю, что если бы у него что-то было, и он бы подошел и поговорил бы со мной.
To be honest, I didn't actually see him either. If I did know that it was him, maybe I just didn't realize it in a moment. But if I did know that it was him, I would probably try and find him, maybe see his gaze and look in his eyes. But to be honest, we have nothing personal between us. This is all media, this is all hype. Obviously we're trying to hype up the fight, but specifically personal, we don't have anything because if we had anything, I'm sure we would take care of it by now.
Hi, Arman. Congratulations for your victory. I have only one question. After the ask the fans, most of them want to see the fight between Paddy and Ilia. So why do you think they prefer that matchup? Fans? Yeah.
I don't know which fans. Europe fans, yes, but Russian, Armenian fans wants to see Arman versus Topuria.
So if you finally not fight against Ilia Topuria, what is your next step?
Say again? We'll see. I don't know. My goal is title fight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.